Hello, everybody. It is a little bit later than I wanted to start, 7:53, but that's no big deal because it's Wednesday, and so I can stream for a little bit longer today. Let's get back to it, guys. It is time to continue the quest of Adam Sandler. So I'm thinking today we probably try to join the Mages College, because that's an easy way to get a decent number of spells and, like, spell components and stuff. I was very confused at where I was for a second. I forgot that we finished the game yesterday, having finished that ruin, and then we came out here. It is very dark in these ruins. No. We're very dark out here, specifically. That's right, this is an Oblivion game. Like, this is Oblivion. This is an Elder Scrolls game where having your weapon drawn makes you move slower. That's a thing I think they did away with by the time Skyrim came out, because everybody didn't like having to have their weapon constantly drawn and undrawn. Even though that's a fun mechanic, in my opinion. Or at least it's not a fun mechanic, but it's a reasonable mechanic. Similarly, talking to somebody with your weapon drawn makes them not like you as much. Which also makes sense to me. The brightness on my main monitor is not that good right now. Hold on. Let's see here. See here, I need to get to... My contrast is turned all the way up, my brightness is turned all the way up, so I don't really know how to fix that on this end. I could maybe mess with the digital settings, but that's not going to matter. The brightness should be... Oh, it looked like it... Okay. Okay, so the game, like, the game's default brightness just, like, reset on my monitor for some reason. Mushrooms. Lamanita are good for making, I think, poison health. Or harm, or health, or whatever they call it in this game. I'm still trying to remember where the bedroll that you can sleep in the city is.
What is it, citizen?
Hearing the Oblivion voice actors makes me feel some kind of warm inside. Because, by golly, are they, an interesting bunch of people. Well, if I join the Mages College really quick, then I can, if I'm able to join the Mages College, then they'll have a bed for me, and that'll be the easiest way to sleep. the easiest way to... There he is. The titular hero. Well, he's not titular, but... Adam Sandler's quest.
Can you spare a coin?
I cannot spare a coin. I always liked the way that Skingrad looked very, like... Imposing's not the right word, but, like, big. And I liked the tall stone buildings. They just look nice. Ages Guild.
Greetings to you. What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or are you just practicing your Cyrodiilic?
Adriana can make you a member of the guild if you can convince her to take her nose out of whatever book she's reading.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Be seeing you.
I just gotta find Adriana. Hello, Adriana. Is there literally... I think... Oh, wait, no, that's right. I can't go into the living quarters yet. Because it's illegal.
What?
So I'm just going to wait for like 4 hours. And now I can find Adriana.
Well met, guildmate.
Good morning.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Safe travel.
What?
I'm more important
I'm
than him.
rather
Talk
busy
to me.
right now. Oh. Is this about joining the Mages Guild? I suppose I could spare the time, if necessary.
Join the Mages Guild.
You're interested in joining? Great things will be expected of you. Are you sure you're ready for it?
Yes. I want to join.
Then you are now an associate of the Mages Guild. You must receive a recommendation from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may advance through the ranks of the guild. In the meantime, as a member of the guild, you now have full access to the guild halls around Cyrodiil. Only the Arcane University is closed to you.
Hooray.
Be seeing you.
And just like that, that's all it takes to have just a free room in the living quarters of literally every city, is you just join the Mages Guild. And now, just like that, I have access to my own bed where I can sleep and do whatever I wish. In every city of every zone of the game. We will always take speed until we max out speed. Willpower is good, and let's get our strength up so we can carry more stuff. It's technically not illegal for me to do this. Even taking the soul gems isn't actually against the rules for me. And sometimes it's worth taking stuff from those because eventually there is what I call the mythic armor in this game, which is specifically, there's nothing about it that's actually like mythic. Okay, I'm now over encumbered, but that's not a terrible issue because one, I can drop one of these mortar and pestles. And two, I want all of these anyway because I can now make just so many more. Wait. No, that's not a potion I want to make. Let's see here. Do I not have anything else good that I can make really quick? I know I've made pretty much everything that there is to make, but... Wait, that's right, I can make Detect Life with this thing. Rat meat is interesting in that way, that it's like, it's mostly used as like a piece of shit piece of material, but every now and again, you can make something cool out of it. And just like that, I've used up enough stuff that I am no longer encumbered.
Hello.
Greetings,
Is
Conjurer.
it me?
Good
Or is it
to
quieter
see you.
around? I'm Selinus Vesinus of the Mages Guild, and I'm so pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm sure you are. You don't sell anything, though.
What's
I need to
the-
find a salesman, because I need to sell all of these damage fatigue potions. Because damage fatigue is... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put my sword away. Oblivion traders, but there was a... I thought there was an alchemy shop back here, was there not? I mean, it's a... Oh yeah, all things alchemical, except it's closed right now, for some reason. It's like the middle of the day. What are they doing closed?
A
Ooh,
coin?
it's storming outside.
Hello.
How do you do?
Alright, Colovian
Welcome
traders
to
then.
Colovian Traders, Skingrad's finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you
Gunder.
want.
I like your name, Gunder. Let's do
All
the whole
right.
personality fun.
Don't try to manipulate me. Really? Interesting. Is that so? Oh, that's great. That's really too much. What a great... You can't... Oh, don't waste your
This guy has the
fury on
perfect
me.
setup for
I see.
schmoozing.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay, so let's see here. First off, haggle. This position's at 63, so I should be able to get at least 50%. So my old dagger. This war
It's
axe.
more than I'd usually pay.
Then I've got a bunch of rings that I don't care about.
You've made a good bit of gold.
These are right here are super valuable because they have no weight. So even though that they have a sell value,
You drive a... That seems...
even though they have a sell value, it's much more important. That and like the iron wrists are the same way. All of those things have a sell value or have a weight value of 0 and can be enchanted. That is so very important. Bye-bye. Wait, no. Damage health ones are good. And then resist disease I'm never actually going to use, just because I'm never going to think to use it. Resist paralysis I'm never going to use. The restore endurance and restore fatigue potions are somewhat useful, though I don't need 7 of them.
You've made a... You've made a good bit of gold.
Okay. Alien statue, its only purpose is to sell. Same with the Vrala stone. I'll go ahead and do that.
An excellent bargain.
And I don't know why I have this bone, but you can have this bone, sir.
I appreciate your business.
Alright, now I've got my inventory cleared up a little bit. Sorry. Having his face positioned in such a way, he's just so ready. He's just so ready. What you looking for? Oh.
I don't know where the
One of the umbrellas should... I think they might both be in my car.
I will run.
Do you want to see Adam Sandler really quick?
Sandler.
Yes.
What?
The hero of Oblivion, Adam Sandler.
You make him?
Yes, I did.
Best worst thing you told me this morning.
He wasn't meant to be Adam Sandler when I started. I was just sort of messing around, and then suddenly he became Adam Sandler the second I put that hair on his head.
Sounding.
Take care.
Thanks, babe. I hate it. Check it later.
Okay. Okay, well, now that we've joined the Mages Guild, we should probably do some Mages Guild quests and get that up.
Greetings, guildmate.
Hello, associate.
Yes? Any new books you've been reading?
I've been
Go ahead.
You sell
I
spells.
interest you in some of my wares.
Burning Touch, Curse of Weakness, Defend. I've got some shield stuff. Ease Burden is something that I definitely need my hands on right now. Flashbolt is interesting, though I think I'm technically okay without it. Remote Manipulation is cool if everything that you did that with didn't immediately count as stealing. Soul Trap I'm eventually going to need. I've already got Spark. Summon Scamp. Don't know how much more useful that is in comparison to my current summoning spell. Snowball is targeted frost damage. Minor Wound is just drain health.
Another.
And what do you
Knowledge is
train? You
power.
train Mysticism. I don't care about Mysticism. Get out of my face.
You too.
So let's see here. Yeah, having Ease Burden is... having the spell is one thing. Using it is not, like, something that I plan on doing too terribly much. But that's also because... As a spell that... Okay, so Flash Bolted would be worth having. It's a much stronger...
What can I?
It's a much stronger
What can I
fire
interest
attack.
you in? I
Goodbye, lady.
see-
So we're gonna replace Flare with Flash Bolt.
you.
Greetings, apprentice.
Well met.
And now
There's
I need to
Ethel.
talk
I haven't seen her
to
Well
this
met.
lady again.
I trust you have a good reason.
Now, you were okay with me like 5 seconds ago, and now you're mad at me.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it? Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation. Have Earthor see me when he gets back.
It is
Associate.
very stormy
See
today.
you.
Bye.
Very stormy indeed.
And associate.
Indeed.
Hello.
So I want to make my main quest. Let's see here.
Guildmate.
Have you heard any word about?
I hear you got quite a task from Adriana. A
Earthor.
nice enough guy, I suppose, but there was that awful scamp incident last year. That's when Adriana told him he needed to practice somewhere else. Somewhere else. Meaning somewhere far away.
Ooh.
So he settled down in Bleak Flats Cave, did all his work there, and came back to town twice a week to check in. Hasn't been around lately, though.
Where's Blake Flats Cave?
Oh dear. I just can't seem to remember where that is. What a shame.
Cool.
I'm here
They're
to
all... You want me? You sure? I'm Vigga. I'm Mages Guild, but I don't train or anything. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skingrad. Druzha could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do.
Cool. On to Druzha. You've helped me
PC.
with nothing, sir.
Greeting. What do you want?
Early morning stream? Yeah, I've been moving over to some more early morning stuff just because it kind of fits my schedule a little bit better.
It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? That's where Earthor wound up after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that. You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea. Good luck finding Earthor.
You're here about that recommendation, I presume. Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we?
Yep.
By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back.
And now I know just regular old fireball. Yep, weak fireball, which is 5 points of damage in 5 feet. But flash bolt is going to end up being the better spell between the two. And now I have a location to go to.
Who will help an old beggar?
Not I. That uses a lot of mana, but it also deals a significant amount of damage at a significant distance. So all's well and all's fair. I was supposed to leave out the door, wasn't I? Excited to see that you got partnered. Not quite partnered, but I am an affiliate, which is like, oh shit. Okay, hold on. That jump nearly killed me. That would have been embarrassing. I didn't realize just how much damage I was going to take from that fall.
Over here!
Nope. I don't like that guy. I'm not dealing with him right now. I'll come back and deal with him later, but I'm not dealing with him right now. This is something you should do every time you come to Skingrad, though, is,
Over here. Yes, you. We need to talk. We
Oh,
can't
fuck.
talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Alright, Glathier. Whatever. But yeah, you want to go through and just, like... Because grapes can be used in, restore fatigue potions, right? Which is one of the easiest potions to make in this game. Because just about every food in the game restores fatigue. So, this place just has vine after vine of grapes that you can harvest. Flax is also really nice because you can use flax to make feather potions. There used to be, I think it was just outside of Skingrad, somewhere in this area, there was like a giant flax field where you could just get like a million things of flax. But yeah, flax and venison are two really important things in this game because feather potions are almost required based on how the game handles weight. You basically just want to have nothing but a whole bunch of flax potion, or a whole bunch of feather potions, and a whole bunch of restore health potions by the end of the game, and magic potions. Because you can get away with a lot using those things. Do you seek to conjure a weapon and armor? Yes. Hell yes, brother. Look at Adam Sandler now. Oh, that's right. Once you put the sword away, it's gone. Whatever. Yoink. There's another stone. Hello, Shelton. Welcome out to the quest of Adam Sandler. Doomstone. That's what they were called. More flax. And then we go into Bleak Flats Cave. Truly the most noble quest. The quest of the ultimate uncut gem. Adam Sandler. Never finished Oblivion, but it's just such a peaceful game. The environment is still pretty. Yeah. It's definitely got a good feel to it. Zombies. Why are the zombies so impossibly hard to kill in this game? Oh, that was a deranged zombie, that's why. Undead Constitution. I mean, that would be the nice way of explaining it away. They're just, like... I'm used to zombies being, like, the very base enemies in games like this. But the fact of the matter is that zombies in this game are definitely, like higher tier enemies. Even if it's just slightly... Zombies are higher tier than the base, like, enemies. Because, like, a skeleton is weaker than a zombie in this game. That's a thing. That's definitely it. Oh, hello. Like, it's possible to dodge these guys, but it's just a thing. It's a whole thing. I'm out of magicka, which means I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Ow. Ooh, those guys. Okay, yeah, those guys still hurt a lot. I want to restore fatigue. Hate driving in the rain. Oh, well, it's a good thing you got home. Out of magicka again. I need a healing potion. Potion of healing? Okay, weak potion of healing. I've got a bunch of those because I've been doing alchemy. Which alchemy is just so good in these games. Because what's better than having consumables than being able to create your own consumables? Don't really have the... It's not even that they're, like, overly strong, it just takes forever to kill one. As soon as you got here, what happened? Oh, there's two of them. With Twitch Prime only to see a few days later. Seeing you make the post about making affiliate. Eh. Oh boy, these guys are starting to hurt. A couple of potions of healing, and I could use another sorcery potion. This is a very boring dance. I'm starting to remember why I used to just set the difficulty really low in this game. Because early game, you have, like, no ability to do anything. Like, you're supposed to train up on some very weak enemies before you do anything else in this game. Only watch me for about 15 seconds at a time. Oh, this guy. Oh, here's the guy. Okay, hello.
Help! Help! You've got to do something.
About?
You. How did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone?
I killed him.
I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things.
Well, I killed all the zombies. $20 gold for my troubles, and we pull the lever. And yeah, just like that, we're back out from the exit. Well, I definitely killed all of the things in here, so... where's that potion to detect life? I still have that on me. Yeah, there it is.
Help! Help! You've got to do something.
Okay. I'm detecting life now, but I don't know that the zombies count as life for the purposes of detect life spell. I've definitely killed all of the zombies. So I should be able to just go talk to the guy. Are you running any mods, or is it a vanilla playthrough? I have a couple of mods on. I can't help but notice that a couple of them didn't work the way they were supposed to. So I might try to fix that. I'm supposed to have like some nicer open, not open cities, but like some nicer looking cities that haven't seemed to load properly. Maybe, I don't know.
Are the creatures gone? I want to get out of here. I've been trapped for days. I don't dare move a muscle.
They're all dispatched, sir. I've killed all the dudes. So I don't know what else you're freaking out about. I cleared out this entire cave. Unless there's one. Okay, and they do count for the detect life spell. Touch of frenzy. Ooh. Okay, that was the last one. So now we can go talk to the guy. is.
They're all gone? I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say? Oh, thank you. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
Yeah, this is the way out. This is not the way out. What am I doing? This is the way out. Yeah, but no, most of the mods that I'm running this time around are, I have the Oblivion patch, like, the Oblivion, like, fix patch, whatever you want to call it, installed. I have to wait for him. I've got the Oblivion fix installed. I've got, immersive weapons installed. And I've got, better cities installed, were, like, the 3 that I was supposed to have gotten installed. I also want to say that I have, like, immersive environments on, which is supposed to increase, like, things like seasonal changes and how nice the skybox looks, because the skybox in this game always looked really nice. But, like, it's supposed to enhance that. But nothing game-breaking. I do have... This is, like, the definitive edition, so it's got all of the things. It is the definitive edition, so there's, like, 1.5 million DLC, because this is the Steam version and not the PlayStation version, where PlayStation only got, like, 2 DLC. They got the Knights of the Nine, and they got the Shivering Isles DLCs, which is the 2 that I know like the back of my hand. However, this game also has, on top of those 2, this game also has just like 20 more DLC that are like very, very minor things that like in the future are basically just mods, but Bethesda were charging for. With the most egregious of them, obviously, being horse armor. Horse armor is such a ridiculous thing to have in a game like this, as a paid DLC. But it's part of the collector's edition, so or the definitive edition. So, I mean, I've got it. But yeah, there's horse armor. You get 2 different houses that are just like things that you have. You get access to Mehrunes dagger, or Mehrunes razor, which is like the one-shot kill dagger.
Well met.
Which is like really strong in this game. They kind of nerfed it in Skyrim, but because it was DLC in this game, it was like
Whoever heard of an orc butler?
very like more.
I was rescued.
What a joke.
So it would seem. You're unharmed, I presume.
But Castle
Well,
Skingrad is
my pride is a little wounded.
Really?
Oh, spare
We're
me.
all talking about
You're
the Emperor's
lucky I
murder.
bothered to send
We
someone
have
after
no
you at
emperor.
all.
And no
In
heir.
the future, would you
That's never
please
happened
be more
before.
careful?
I suppose we should all be
Well,
worried.
yes. I'll just pack up my supplies and be on my way then.
Bye.
Thank you for sending
Hello,
someone to help
apprentice.
me.
I'll go.
Hello, wizard.
Urus the
Fantastic.
shepherd, sure. What?
Recommendation.
I've spoken with Urthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you.
Cool.
What is
Dana
this?
Orathe has
1 down, like 5 to go.
some
But while we're here in town, let's well, let's wait really quick because it's the middle. Wait, actually, hold on. No. I need it to be the middle of the night if I'm going to do this quest. I'm supposed to meet this guy over by the chapel right now. I need to get my hands on a Fortify spell. Because once I can get my hands on a Fortify spell, then it's all over. I just Fortify speed, and then I can sprint around everywhere.
Ah, you came. You're sure you weren't followed? Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me. Well, yes, I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you? Lots of gold.
Going through a
Here's
specific
my
build this
problem.
playthrough.
I
Kind of like a
need
spell sword. I'm going to be
What?
doing mostly just like
Cut is selected.
melee combat and
Sure. I'm a threat
and magic.
to their plans. I know too much. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me. Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Will you help me? Very good. You won't be sorry. I'll pay you well. Did I say that already?
Yes, you
Let's
did.
start with Bernadette Penniless. Be outside my house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me. See where she goes and who she reports to. We'll meet here again tomorrow night. Oh, and never contact me in public. They're watching. They can't know you're helping me. Remember, Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
6 a.m. So we just kind of come over here. This quest is always kind of like weird to me because I straight up like could not remember or care if this guy's being like if this guy's being legit or not. I can't remember where this guy's house is. Oh, is this it? Yeah, Glathier's house. We're just gonna wait here for 6 hours, 7 hours. Hello, welcome out to the stream. Prajwal Bandari? Bandari? That's a name. And so we just gotta, we're supposed to follow her.
Greetings to you.
To Way Shrine of Kinnereth, and henceforth receive blessings at Kinnereth's holy altars. That's right, you actually have to go find the Way Shrines first before you can get... you can actually get your benefits that way. But yeah, we can also just like walk up to her and be like, hello.
I'm Bernadette Penniless. I work for Tamika. I grow grapes for her wines. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Alright.
I'm listening.
Perhaps I can make you trust me enough to talk about that.
What not? I salute. You can't scare me. Not bad at all. Don't. Great. Your way. That's pretty good. Well, I know he's a bit odd, but I've always thought he was kind of sweet. Lately, though, he has been stranger than usual. I think maybe he's been following me. I see him every morning on my way to chapel. I've tried to say hello, but he always pretends not to hear me. You too.
All right. So we've talked to her, and it's because the dude's paranoid that that nothing's happening. So now we come back here and we wait until night. We go back behind the chapel and wait until midnight, which is going to be another like not 12 hours. It's like 18 hours or something like that.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jolring. I come on behalf of my master, Umbacano.
Okay.
He asked me to deliver this note. I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City.
Does Umbacano want with
My
me?
master is a collector of alien antiquities. It has come to his attention that you recently sold an item that interests him.
Okay.
I believe the note will give you all the details.
Well, if he's willing to... You don't like me that much.
What?
Fix that.
Yeah, I get it. I accept. Not now, not later, not ever. That's pretty... What no... Yes, yes, whatever you say. Yes, not now, not later, not ever. Sure, I doubt it. Don't waste your flattery. Yes, yes, yeah, right.
These are my least favorite people to do this with because
Don't, please, not bad. Don't try to
it
manipulate
takes
me.
forever to get them, like, in good graces.
Don't try. I accept. I doubt it. Not now, not later. So you... Don't, please. I'm sorry. That works for me.
Now he's neutral to me, at least.
You too.
There was no reason for me to do that. I just did not like the idea that that guy didn't like me.
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why. Let me give you some advice. Glarther is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to.
All right.
I don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you. It isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
I'll keep it in mind. Now let me continue my sleep. Or my just standing and staring off into space. Actually, I haven't seen what my Eyes of the Eventide looks like when I cast it. Oh, my skill level is too low to cast that spell. Heard of you to interrupt me while I'm standing here staring off into the void for 24 hours? Yeah, seriously, like, learn some class. Alright, well, if I want to get that, I have to get my illusion up to, And this is how you train spells in these games. Spells are by far the easiest skills to train. You just stand in a spot and you spam a thing over and over and over again. Where's Glathier? There you are.
So, you saw Bernadette Penniless, did you? She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
She wasn't watching or following you.
Really? That is surprising. I was sure she was watching me.
In certain ways, I prefer the way that Fallout works, with just having straight up experience. Because in this game, you can kill a monster, but, you know, if you don't kill it in the right way, then you're not training your skills properly. So, like, it really forces you to play a very, very specific way. Whereas in Fallout, I could just kill something and I get the experience no matter what. Or I can find some place and get the experience no matter what.
Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate. Tutius Sextius. Do you know him? A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects. He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching. But that's where you come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report.
This guy is crazy. Hold on. Does Discord not realize that I'm currently streaming right now? See, I should be in streamer mode. That overlay shouldn't be active.
Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you fondling him. He's much more...
Let me see here. Let me go ahead and turn off the overlay then. It's going to do that. Oop. There we go.
Dangerous than he looks.
Now we just go to Tutius Sextius' house. Or we just straight up find Tutius Sextius outside, if that's a thing, but nah, he just went inside, so that's fine. Time to stare off into the distance for another, like, 6 hours. Bit of a foggy day out here in, Skingrad. Tutius?
How do you do? You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius. My people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count
I said sex.
are best of friends. I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarther. Oh, wait, do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the Low Gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why.
That's what I figured.
Goodbye.
Let's go talk to a guard. Guard?
You're new here in Skingrad? Fine. I'll make sure the captain knows we have a stranger in town. Please, keep your weapons sheathed and use your best manners. We're a bit suspicious of strangers here.
I'm sure you are.
Don't give us anything to be suspicious about. Will you, please? You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
I don't know that it needs to be arrested quite just yet. So far, he's just having me look at people, but that's not a crime by any official standard. By the way, if you're not bunny hopping somewhere, then you're not playing this game right. You always bunny hop from location to location, because that trains your acrobatic skill. See? There we go. Acrobatics go up.
How are you?
I'm alright. Just jumping my way to victory.
Can I help you?
Am I
What is it?
am I even heading the right way? You know, for this game being made in 2006, that's a nice flame. It's a nice looking flame. This game does still look really nice for a game that came out in 2006. Like, as soon as you get past the first glance of it looking very rounded and not very many like sharp edges, the game itself still looks great. Like, all of the, just about all the Elder Scrolls are that way. Like, once you can kind of get past the fact that it does look a little bit older, the game itself actually looks really good. Okay, so now I need to wait back here again. Oh, it's snowing. I did not know it snowed in Skingrad. Lothier? Where you going?
I told you not to speak.
Oh, I missed my time. The other 5% of the memory is the snow. Alright, well, I gotta wait, 23 hours now because I missed the midnight rendezvous. I'm gonna stop it at 11 really quick.
I told you not.
Aren't we supposed to meet at midnight over here, or is it 10 p.m.? I have no idea. But, my emote has been fully uploaded, so, crit fails. My emote finally works. The one emote I'm allowed to have. As soon as I get enough, they call them subscriber points, which is a really weird way to put it, but, they call them subscriber points. Once I get a certain number of subscriber points, I can actually upload a second emote, and the second emote that I plan to upload is Nat 20. I plan on having my Nat 20 and crit fail emotes first. Well, then I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 23 hours again, and I'm gonna wait till that point, like 11:49, and I'm just gonna stand and hope that he'll be there. Because I'm sure this is riveting gameplay to watch. Also, you can see that little shield by my name. That is the subscriber badge.
Tell me what
Yep.
you learned.
You have to give our own channel money just to use the art. That is true. I could gift you a sub, but that would cost me money as well.
Really? So you're saying that neither Bernadette Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me? Hard to believe. Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal... Never mind that. Well, we shall see.
He watched two people.
I do have one more name for you. Do you know David Sorelli? Yes, of the famous Sorelli Vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc.
Not worth $6 a month. It's only $5 a month. For a tier 1 sub.
Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. He watches my house constantly. You'll see. He leaves his house early each morning. Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Be careful. David Surrey is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching.
Oh, is it $5.99 a month? I guess it is. So it is $6. Okay. I don't know my own prices. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? I forgot how much that hurts. I forgot that I don't have like a ludicrously high restoration or ludicrously high health or acrobatics skill yet.
I'm listening.
Okay, here's their house. Wait for a certain number of hours, and we can just cancel if we want halfway through.
May I help you? I'm David of Surely Brothers Vineyard. Gaston is my brother. From our vineyards come the finest wines in Tamriel.
Better than Tamika's?
Well, in all honesty, no. But our wines are very good, and much cheaper than Tamika's very fine product, I assure you.
I like his honesty.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
I can make you trust me more. So, boop.
What a dumb joke.
Boop.
No more. You're frightening. Not now. What a great story.
Okay, so he likes this one, hates the admire, really likes coercion, and doesn't like jokes. So then, this
I wish
one,
I could say that.
this
Don't
one,
waste your...
this
Yes,
one, that one.
That's just not funny. No more. You're remarkable. What a Don't waste your flattery on me.
Mm.
Whatever you... Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, that's just remarkable.
I'm getting there.
Waste your... Whatever you want. What a... Oh, that's just stupid.
Why don't you use the rotate? Oh, I have rotate now, don't I? I forgot that I had rotate now.
Remarkable. Not now. Don't. That's just not funny.
My skill only just got high enough to use rotate.
I wish I could say that. Yes, yes. You think that? Don't
Ooh, that was
try to
bad.
manipulate
That was a bad
me.
use of that.
I accept. I have no choice. Don't try to... Well done. What a dumb joke. Oh, that's just... Don't... I wish I could say that.
Thought it was automatically there. No, you don't gain rotate to my knowledge until you have a high enough speechcraft. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's how it worked.
I wish I could say that. Whatever you... What? Sorry, I don't get it. What a great story. I accept. I have no choice. Don't... What a dumb joke. What nonsense. Really? Interesting. What a... Whatever you want. What a great story. Don't waste your flattery on me. No more. That's just not funny. What nonsense. Sorry, I don't... Well done. You may have heard that he's a bit touched in the head, and that may be true. But he's always been a quiet neighbor, never given us any trouble. You too.
Well, now I need to sleep so that I can level up. I need to find the Mages Guild again. It's around here somewhere. I was gonna say, it's getting kind of stormy out, isn't it? Just sort of happened all at once. Art imitates life. My bad. Sorry, son. This is where I sleep. Alright. Speed as always, because we want to get that as high as possible. Agility is worth having, and willpower will increase our, how quickly magicka regenerates. My goal is to just have 100 speed by the end of the game. Just like, well, like, my goal is to get to 100 speed as fast as possible.
Greetings.
Because you just go. You zoom with speed. It's also why I want to get the fortify spell so that I can start crafting fortify attribute. Because there's fortify skill and then there's fortify attribute. But if you fortify the speed attribute, then you move so much faster. This is something that like Skyrim is really missing out on, is the ability of gaining superhuman speed and agility. Because they removed certain skills like agility. Agility and athletics are not skills in Skyrim the way that they are in Oblivion.
So, what did you... Just as I suspected, they've gotten to you, too! Not one of them involved in the conspiracy, and you expect me to believe that? Now I know for sure that they are all in on it, and therefore, they all have to die, starting with you! Ha!
I'm gonna walk away from you. Because you're trying to punch me to death. Guards? Guards? Are there any guards about? I'm being assaulted. Hello.
And to think I trusted you.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Are you all right? Something to report. He turned up dead. I guess someone finally got tired of his crazy behavior.
Turned up dead, sure.
Good day.
Well, anyway, where is Glathier? Where was Glathier's house? It was on the corner of one of these little, like, intersections. Morrowind's spellcrafting system was okay. I think that I prefer the spellcrafting system in Oblivion. And then obviously there was no spellcrafting system in Skyrim. Which is, once again, another lame thing about Skyrim. Is that they just, like... They cut so much of the interesting ways to play those games out of Skyrim for the purposes of making it more, like, user-friendly to people who are not, like, used to playing the game. This is Glathier's house. Yeah. dude lived very nicely. Was he a freak? I just got a bunch of regular stuff down here. I was half expecting to walk into this guy's house and it would be full of, like, conspiracy theory bullshit, but no, he's just a... Once again, like, he lived... Oh. Found someone to help me today, a stranger who can move freely. Hope to have proof against Bernadette penniless tonight. So these are, his notes. He's not involved in the conspiracy, at least so my new acquaintance tells me. So you basically can look... Today I caught Bernadette penniless watching me. So yeah, like, you can see he basically spent all of his time writing crazy conspiracy theory notes in his basement. Why does this guy have multiple pairs of shears and calipers? Give me them strawberries. A nice collection of weapons. Unfortunately, they would be considered stolen goods, so I can't really do anything with them, but... Not until I join the Thieves Guild, at least. Gold cannot be put in your inventory as stolen, which is why it's always a good idea to steal gold if you can. Also repair hammers and lockpicks. One thing Skyrim had over Fallout is lockpicking. I like being able to attempt to pick a lock even if it's a super difficult one. Yeah, that's something that I've always preferred about the Elder Scrolls games is, like, yes, you gain benefits that make it easier to pick locks like later on, but I don't have a massively high security, but I can still pick any lock in the game if I've with enough time and patience. Meat tenderizer. And some iron shields. I didn't mean to take those scales. Where'd they end up? Yeah, some of my armor pieces are about to break. Because they're about to break. Armorer is another one of those skills that is just really useful to have. Because at a certain point with your armorer, if you max out your armorer, then, if you max out your armorer skill, then you only need the one hammer. Oh, that feels bad. Controlling the character in third person feels very bad. Because they move at, like, the camera is very, like, weighty when you're in third person. The camera is very weighty in third person, but, otherwise, like, I don't know how else to put it. There he is. Our champion. Adam Sandler. So I've done that here. I guess I should probably move on to a new town. Though I've got a decent amount, like a little decent amount of money. Oh, you know what? I got that note from the guy in the castle town that I could investigate. There's a guy in the Imperial City that that wanted my help with something. Umbacano. Yeah, the collector, Umbacano. He is up here in the Talos Plaza district. I'll just wait. Wait for morning, I guess. It's a cool dragon statue. That's not what the dragons end up looking like in Skyrim, but it's a cool dragon statue. Am I allowed to just take these things? I think it's about time that we do some alchemy. We should do our best to make good potions first before we make bad potions. Look at all those detect life potions I just made. Can I make anything with arrowroot? I've got a couple of things that restore agility. A burden poison. Okay, anything that I can make with this? Boop. Boop. Anything with bloodgrass? Resist paralysis. Now this is one that I refuse to just make whatever with, because restore health potions are important to me, and I want to keep those ingredients. Crab meat with nothing. Elf cup cap can be combined with mandrake root. And nothing else. This guy can't be worked with anything. Flax seeds. I got 1.5 million flax seeds. Restore magicka. A useful endeavor. Ginseng can be combined with strawberries to make cure poison. Grapes. The grapes of wrath. Mandrake root. That's right, nothing can be done with mandrake root. Milk thistle seeds. Nothing. I think I'm just about out of things that I combine at this point. Don't want to do anything with Nern root. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet either, because that's that would get rid of some of my healing. I think that's about everything that I can do right now with potions. So that gives me a lot of potions I can sell now. But the big deal is now that I'm in town, I should be going to here.
How do you do?
Are you Bacano? No, you're just some dude in chainmail armor.
Welcome. My master instructed me to show you up immediately. Please follow me.
Okay.
Ah, the treasure hunter.
Oh my goodness, your hair is amazing.
Thank you for coming. You may recognize that statue over there on the table. The very one that you recently sold for less than its true worth. As you may know, I am somewhat of an enthusiast for Iliad antiquities. In my own
It's fucking Jimmy
modest
Neutron.
way, I have amassed a rather considerable collection. I have recently become interested in obtaining the complete set of these ancient statues. I
You
believe
not
10
know.
still exist. No mere shopkeeper knows their true worth.
No
If you
mere.
bring them to me
No
when you
mere
find them,
shopkeeper.
I will pay you double for each one.
All right.
You too.
That's the statue he's talking about right there. So now I can go and do Iliad shrines and sell this guy my stuff for a shit ton more money. So let's just go out into the middle of nowhere and find some Iliad ruins to explore, because I need to get some money together and quite possibly buy new weapons and armor. Actually, speaking of weapons and armor, we should go to the market district while we're here. And see about seeing what they've got available as far as armor weapons goes. Because we can go to the, let's see here. Gilded Craft, Slash and Smash. None of these are actually where I want to be right now yet, though, because I wanted to go to a, and the Mystic Emporium will probably be where I need to stop in first, because I want to sell my potions.
A pleasure to speak. For
Let's see
you,
here.
of course.
I was like, I can do better now.
That you've got a what a not now, not later, not ever.
Rotate.
Such adventures! How I envy you with what nonsense! What a not now. You win this one. Don't talk. That's just stupid.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't like those two. Okay, that's different than I thought.
You win. That's amazing. You think that's funny? Don't try to manipulate me. I won't. Don't try to manipulate me. That's such adventures. How I envy you. I won't fight. Not now. Not later. That's amazing. You think that's funny?
Amazing. Nobody in this game likes jokes. There are some people that like jokes.
I won't. Such adventure. Sorry. What nonsense. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No, but can I interest you in some of mine? Oh, you don't. Okay, well, this was worthless. Good day, sir.
Take care.
Maybe you will buy my potions? I should probably check and see if they'll buy my stuff before I spend all the time talking, schmoozing them.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Nope. Goodbye, lady. I need to find the alchemy shop. The game crashed. It didn't like whatever I was doing in that last one. While I'm here, let's go to my data files and see here. Yeah, I don't know why these better cities were not loaded up. Okay, and then hit play. So let's see here. Better cities should be working now. Luckily, it should have saved with the last time that I entered a building. So, like, worst case scenario, we just gotta go through the building, but... Yes. Can I skip all of this? Just go wherever the autosave was. Wow, this looks a lot different. This looks so much nicer. This looks a whole lot nicer. Look at this. Look at this. This place is great.
What is it?
There's trees. There's... The doors look nicer. We got the Skyrim symbol on them for some reason. Prosecutor's office. The signs look nicer. Office of the Magistrate. They've got these little water features.
What is it?
Like, everything just looks so much nicer now. But surely there's at least one person in this town that sells and buys potions, right? There's just blocks here. There's a giant fucking, like, keg barrels. Fighting chance. What is this one called? The diamond jewelry. The feed bag. Good as new merchandise. Three Brothers Trade Goods. Oh, what is going... Oh, what is this? Oh, this is cool. This is what you mod games for. Look at this. There's like an entire upstairs area as well. The Quick Cobbler. I don't even think that guy exists in the Market District in the other version of this. Empire's Best Fine Tailoring. The Toy Stop. That's definitely not in the game. In the base game. The Bit and Bridle. Montfort's Bakery. Valoria Manumian. Enchanter. And look at her sign has like crazy effects on it. This is very cool. This is a very cool addition to this game. Blue Sands Housewares. Yeah, I think all of the shops up here are brand new, added in with the mod. Now, one thing that's specific about this mod as well, and I may be wrong about it, but I want to say that there's a version of this mod that makes the city one giant area. And so instead of having to load into new areas, I think I do still have to load into new areas right now, but here, the main ingredient, here we go. This is the alchemy shop.
Finally, a new customer. Please, look around. Just promise me you won't buy from that fetcher, Thoronir.
Hmm?
I cringe whenever that name is mentioned. His inventory has to be stolen or something because his prices are so low. They're below my cost. At this rate, I don't know if I can keep my doors open. All the people are spending their money there. Bah!
Bah!
If you want to help out some poor merchants, head on over to Jensine's Good as New merchandise. She'll fill you in with the details.
Hmm. Interesting stuff. I will do that.
Go ahead. You should be... I wish I... Please. I'm in... Oh, please. Oh, you're revolting. That's... What a wonderful compliment. What a wonderful compliment. I wish I... That's... You should be ashamed.
No, he hates jokes above all else. Yeah, that was a bad...
What a...
That was a bad play.
Can I say... Get away. That's right. Exactly. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Can I interest you in some of mine? At 66, I should be able to get you for 50% value.
That's a good deal.
Cure disease is good. Cure poison is not.
That's a...
Damage health is okay. Detect life is cool. I don't care about illness. Once again, cure poison is really not that cool.
That's a fair deal.
Resist disease I'm never really going to use. I'll hang on to some resist fire. Like, I'll hang on to my nicer resist fires.
Oh, you drive a...
And Frost. Paralysis, I don't care about. Restore Agility, I do not care about. Restore Endurance, I do not care about. Restore Fatigue, I kind of care about. Restore Intelligence, I do not care about.
That's a good...
I don't care about most of these restore powers. Alright. So that's my inventory of potions
Thank you
to
for
sell.
your business. Take care.
Hiding citizen. Get your black
Scribe
horse, hurry here.
supplies. But I should be able to now,
What is it?
what I should be able to do now is walk through this gate here. Now this is leading back out to the main area, but yeah. Well, now that I've done this, we can visit other towns, like Coral here. And they'll also be updated to be nicer. I don't care about making that my active quest. But yeah, look how bright and vivid all of this looks now. I mean, we never came to Coral before, but the whole place looks much nicer, trust me.
Greetings.
I like Coral. Coral's usually one of like my first like towns that I visit.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
I'm gay, I am homeless, I have AIDS, and I'm new in town.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Mother?
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Interesting. I will visit her in a second. I just remembered, though, that I did have some other things to do in the market district.
Speak.
The lighting is a lot nicer, and yeah, those areas up there are definitely new. Like, those platforms did not exist the last time I was here. Yeah, I need to find Good as New.
If you want to learn about heavy
Here we go. Good as New Mercantile.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
You got some jowls, lady.
So, Ogier sent you, hmm? Well then, he usually sizes up people well, so you may be just what we're looking for. I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad, a few of us may have to close up. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good.
Thorinir, also known as the
What we
Wall
need
of
is
Mart.
for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
I don't
Say
like
what
that you're
going to
scowling
say.
at me, lady.
Don't. Well done. That's just stupid. Don't waste your flattery on... Remarkable. Not... Sorry. I don't get it. Don't... No more. Really? Sorry. I don't... Really? That's just not funny. Don't try to manipulate me. Excellent.
There we go.
Thank
I don't like any time that somebody stares at me with like an actively hostile expression in this game because I don't deserve that. I'm a nice person.
I've been reading Overview of Gods and Worship.
What are my skills looking like right now? Athletics is about to go up. I could probably level Conjuration. Speechcraft is about to go back up again. Some of my skills are little doo-doo garbage.
Been meaning to pick it up, though. Perhaps I can read it when you're finished.
I need to find Thornir's stuff. That's a quest that I can attach, right? Unfriendly competition.
Remember that Argonian, the one from yesterday?
How goes it?
My first Khajiit. The copious coin purse, is that what it... Yeah, that's his place. Thornir's place.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? What about my inventory? Well, thank you. It's not only a fine assortment of goods, but a bit of a treasure trove. You never know what I'll have in stock.
That's the look that comes
I can
from
see
people
by
when
the
they
look on your
realize...
face. You
when
wonder
you-
where I get all these fantastic items.
That's the
I'll
look
tell
that
you what I
comes when
tell
people realize
everyone
you are
else who
responsible for
asks.
2016's The Do-Over
It's
and
all
both
about
of the
you.
grown-up movies.
My sources are...
I am Adam
But
Sandler.
they are secret. Anyway, have fun looking around.
Speaking
and
of
when
Adam
you're ready to
Sandler.
buy, give me a shout.
Speaking of Adam Sandler,
Goodbye.
so I recently found out about the greatest podcast idea in the history of ever. The show itself is just called Till Death Do Us Blart, and it is the McElroys from My Brother and Me, and Tim and Guy from Worst Idea Ever, spending every single Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, watching Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, and talking about it in an hour-and-a-half long podcast. They have done 5 episodes so far. The 6th episode is supposed to be coming out this November. And one of the major stipulations about this story is when one of them dies, they have to have a successor named who will replace them on the show to continue to watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 in their stead. So the show itself, the podcast, should, by that means, continue on forever. For infinity. Where the podcast will there will always be somebody else on, a total of 5 people watching Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 every year. Speaking to Thornir, hasn't revealed any information. Since he's obviously hiding something, I should keep an eye on him and watch what he does after his shop closes. Ooh. Thank you, me, for writing down such important and useful information. I'm not sneaky, though, so this is going to be a difficult thing for me to pull off. I think my stealth is also doo-doo garbage. I haven't actually, I haven't trained my sneak at all. Like, the entire game. Now, I could try to gain, like, an invisibility spell from, like, the discount spells guy or something, but...
Edgar Votri. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Fortify Fatigue, Fortify Magicka, Greater Fortify Fatigue, Major Wound, Minor Life Detection, Snowball, Summon Scamp, Water Breathing. Not the best set of skills, but, you know. That's what you get for having discount spells. There were at least 2 or 3 more magic merchants in the square, right? Yeah, there's the Mystic Emporium. Did they actually sell spells, or did they just have items? They sold spells.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Bound Helmet, Flame Touch, Heal Major Wounds, Hindering Touch, Major Dispel, Minor Life Detection, Protect Other, Summon Zombie, Touch of Rage, Weakness to Fire, Weakness to Poison. Nah.
What can I do?
Do you sell spells?
Can I
Do you sell
interest
spells?
you in some of my wares?
Beast of Burden. That's such a good feather spell, by the way. Beast of Burden. Bound Bow. Like, she's got some really strong stuff here. Eye of Midnight. Grasp of Terror. Endurance and Willpower. So these are also good, even if you can't use them yet. If you can get your hands on them, you can learn some versions of those spells. Soul Trap, Telekinesis, Voice of Rapture. Yeah, none of these are really what I need. Charm is also a good thing to have on hand, but
Be seeing you.
none of these are really things that I want. So we're gonna travel to another town. This is a fancy map. This is not the map that I want, though. I would like a map of the actual town. This guy, I want this map. Especially considering you can't resize the map in this version of the game. So you just have this very, very limited view. We've been to Skingrad. I don't really want to go back to Skingrad. Let's go to Anvil. See what their Mages College has. Like, I need to get my illusion skill up. I wonder if maybe I can find a trainer or something. I could go to my, like, keep and create a spell that just casts, like, level 1, but then I would just be running around doing this all day. With like a spell that costs 1 magicka and lasts for 1 second or something like that. I forget that you basically have to unlock every single door with a key before you can actually gain access to any of this stuff. Oh, hello, Sparky. Shit.
What can I do?
Nothing.
Bye.
You can do nothing for me. I always forget, the mages in the Mages College don't wake up until, like, way later in the day. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Mark, go. Knowledge.
You
is the key
train
to success.
destruction. I don't need training in destruction.
Let's do business.
Man, you got a lot of absorb skills, my friend.
You too.
Well, I'm felon.
What do you
There's
train?
much I can
Alchemy. Do not.
Knowledge is the key. Have a look around.
And then you sell, yeah, alchemy supplies.
Farewell.
So this place does not have an illusion trainer. Wait, was that venison? That was venison. Pardon me. Feather potions! Sweet, sweet feather potions! Is that a sweet roll? Sweet cake. It's more than just a roll.
Hello, guildmate.
Hello? Where are the... I'm gonna look this up on my phone really quick. Where are the illusion trainers? Illusion trainers in Oblivion. Let's see here. Anvil Mages Guild. So there is one here. It's Kara Hill. Kara Hill.
Greetings. Hello,
There she is. Perfect. She is a visage of beauty. Holy shit, the people in this game look ugly.
Knowledge is the key to success in... I'm willing to teach if you're willing. Let's get to training.
As a new apprentice of illusion, you know what is and isn't real. Wow, she's bright. You know how to fool the minds of your opponents. You can now cast apprentice-level illusion spells.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or... Knowledge is...
That's as much as I can do from you right now. Well, she's also bright because I've been casting my spells. Yeah, this place also looks very cool now. Yeah, all of the towns just have like a serious glow up with this mod. Now, there's a version of this mod where you basically remove the loading zones between towns as well, so you make everything one giant map again, which it would be cool. Like, even like the town square and stuff are better now. I also really like the house you can get in this town. Look at that man's hat.
It's you.
Holy shit, that can't be part of the base game. Look at this man's hat. And those fish. The fish are definitely not part of the base game. I'm gonna really quick. I'm going to teleport to my very fancy place out in the middle of fucking nowhere, Frostcrag Spire, because I have a spellcrafting altar back out here. If it rains, that man can collect water. Here's Frostcrag Spire, my house. Oh, I should be able to cast that Night Eye now. Yeah. Does not last for nearly as long, and it costs a lot more magicka, but if I was trying to be sneaky, I could do this and sneak now. Altar of Enchanting. About mage tallow candles. Okay, so I actually have to spend money on doing that. Whatever. We'll just, we'll zoop out of here. And we will head to, the Kvatch. The Bruma Mages Guild. I just appear in the Bruma Mages Guild. Which is so much faster than having to fast travel here. And there should be a spellcrafting altar here, I think. Either that or I just need to spend the time to get the mage tallow candles. There's usually supposed to be a spellcrafting altar in these places. That's right, Bruma is the one that's closest to Skyrim, in which case they actually did a really good job of keeping the look of Skyrim true to what they had in previous games. That's cool, honest. That's actually pretty cool to myself. I don't think Bruma's gonna have the thing. Yeah, see, Bruma is like the place closest to Skyrim in Cyrodiil, and so like it has a look to it. Oh, look at this water feature. This wasn't here in the base game. The Kraken's Spa. That's cool. This doesn't help me, though. Is it... It might be Coral that has the spellcrafting thing that I'm thinking about. Look at this statue. I thought at least one of these places had a spellcrafting altar. Well, if worse comes to where, I can just craft. Oh, wait. Manual spellcraft. That doesn't actually teach me how to craft spells. Or let me craft spells. I need a spellcrafting altar. Which that is not. Alright, well, I'm going to try and find an alien ruin, and I'm going to try and get some money, because if I can get some tallow candles, then I can start crafting stuff. Whoops. Yeah, how long have I not been paying attention? I don't know, for a little while. Did I say aliens? No, aliens. Ancient elves. Fuck it. Let me out of here. Need to go exploring the wilds for a bit.
Who will help an old beggar?
Does Coral have a wall? Coral does have a wall. I want to avoid the Priory at all cost.
Hello. Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have you heard of the Blackwood Company? Read all about them.
I love the Oblivion music. I'm surprised I waited this long to finally come back around and play Oblivion after all these years. I see something over there. I should maybe get my hands on a horse as well, but I'm just like, I'm out of money at all times right now, so. You know how it goes. That is a way shrine. That is not an alien ruin. That's a holy thing. Love, beauty, and honor in its mysteries. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessing. So what does Debella do again? Fortify personality. St. John's wort. There is like a fort over here. And even if it isn't an alien ruin, it's still, actually, is this Kvatch? No, Kvatch is a while away. I'm good. But yeah, finding ruins like this is nice because I can just run in there and loot it really quick. Fort Karmala. Impgal. Also deer. Ah, damn. I gotta wait a minute before I can get my spell slots book. They're not spell slots, it's mana. It regenerates. Yeah. This is what hunting looks like in Elder Scrolls games. Motherfucker! Nope. Oh, come on, that didn't kill you. Man, if you weren't just chock full of venison, I would have given up so long ago. This would not have been worth it. We've run in a circle, dear. What are you planning on doing next? Die! Why won't you die? By the nines! Assault! Assault! I could be an Oblivion voice actor. I'm not one of the sneaky variety, so we're just gonna... Falchion Ranger Bronze. That sounds cool. That sounds like it's gonna look a hell of a lot cooler than my sword. Hell yeah, it does. Look at that thing. I should probably sell my... Like, I'm literally never going to use this bow. I should probably sell my arrows.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh no, I've contracted porphyric hemophilia. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I'm in a very bad place now. Let's see here. I need healing first. This guy's gonna turn Adam Sandler into a vampire. Where's my weak healing potions? Okay. defeated the vampire. Vampire dust. And then his boots, because boots are always worth it. So let's see here, yeah. I should equip new gloves and a new helmet. Actually, I shouldn't equip the new... Well, I'll equip the new helmet because it's better for me. Let me drop my old shit. Okay. What was that? Mayor Old. 4 damage. 21. Not worth as much as that guy, so we're going to do that. I'm going to drop my old longsword for now. Let's see here. This thing looks nasty. Repair hammer. I'm just going to go ahead and use that up really quick. Go. Nothing useful. A chest. Lockpicks and gold. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to pick up new materials and supplies. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was a trap. Whoops. Oh, I should probably do something about my porphyric hemophilia, shouldn't I? Did that get rid of it? Yeah, we're good. Oh, that person just went invisible. Ah, damn, I just contracted porphyric hemophilia again. Oh, they're broken up into different spell types. Fire bolt. That's what I want. Or flash bolt. Why is that going through him? Okay, this cave is going to be harder than it looks. Harder than it looks. I just wanted to come in here and, like, go ahead and do stuff. I was not expecting to get my ass handed to me like this. This is also why I carry Welkit stones. Where are those things? Boop. Let's see here. Stones, where'd that go? Xana's thing should go away now. Jotty dagger. Old. To be honest, I saw that rat like burn the whole cave down. A rat that big, I'd burn the whole cave down. Where am I being attacked from? That was not what I wanted to do. I can't tell where I'm currently being assaulted from. This cave is just really dark in general. Hold on. Alright, this spell is going to be far more useful than my little light spell. I'm definitely under attack from somewhere, but I don't know where. I could actually use one of my detect life potions right now. That would help. First off, also cure disease again. Detect life. Would detect life have been able to help me see the invisible guy as well? I wonder. Stone. Ooh, steel gear. I know I'm over encumbered right now. Does detect life work on the undead? It does. It works on anything that is like up and moving. Now the reason I took that stuff, even though it's going to over encumber me, is steel armor is better than my current gear. So it's not hard for me to drop stuff to an appropriate weight again. And then if I need to, I have feather potions. I should have also taken one of those, I should have taken a better healing spell at some point. Oh, hello, zombie. Oh, there's a rat alongside the zombie. You know what I'm gonna do really quick, just to make so I don't have to constantly pop back into this menu, is I'm just gonna bind Welkin Stones to 3. Vampire Patriarch. Okay, so that guy was the Vampire Patriarch, so in reality, I should be pretty good. Random question I think sounds fun. Would a Roomba be considered a construct? Yes. A Roomba would be considered a construct. It would also probably have the traits axiomatic mind. Meaning that it couldn't be charmed or anything like that either. Face Ring of the Viper. Down gauntlets. Shadow Banish wine. Oh, a venerable vintage. Come across a bottle of wine with markings I've never seen before. I can barely make out Shadow Banish wine on the label. It must be quite valuable. I should hold on to it until I find out more. Alright, well that is this little vampire ruin. That cost me a little more than I was expecting it to. But, all in all, I feel like we did a good job here. I definitely need to create better light spells. That seems to be very apparent to me. That my current ability to create light is not very good. There was no reason for this. Well, I need to restock on supplies. But I've also got a little extra carry weight, so I could grab, this guy's extra gear. And let's go sell. Google, Siri, or Alexa. They would be considered constructs. I don't know that I would consider them to have an axiomatic mind, though. I guess in their current state, yes, axiomatic mind. They might be more... It might be less likely to call them constructs and more likely to call them sentient items. Because those do exist. Like, sentient items do exist in this game. Or not in the game that I'm currently playing, but like in D&D, sentient items exist.
You're not welcome here, stranger. Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here. I got nothing to say to you, stranger. Outsiders have always tried to destroy us, but we've always survived. So?
Let's see here.
Gracious. What a hero. You win this. That's just not funny. Such adventures. Sorry. What? You've got a point. You win the... Gracious. That's just stupid. What nonsense.
I'm going to force you to like me, sir.
I salute you. What a dumb joke.
You may not like the idea of it, but I'm going to force you to like me.
That's enough. What nonsense. I salute you. What a dumb joke. Such adventures. You win... What? That's just stupid. I see. I got nothing...
Yeah, you're still not a big fan of mine.
Too.
We don't like strangers poking their noses into our business. What?
She's got a 0 to me. Damn.
I can't argue with that. I'm not buying that one. Don't make me laugh. I won't. I'm not buying that one. I like... You're a big fat liar. That's... You're full of... That's enough. I'm not buying that one. I won't... Was that supposed to be a comp... I like... You're full of it. You're Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You've got... I'm not buying that one. You've got a point.
She didn't really like grown-ups.
Don't make... That's... Don't be silly. I see. Make it quick.
Man, even after, like, getting them to a good level, these people just do not like you. Like, on principle, these people just do not like you.
What do you take me for? What do you take me for? You probably cheat. You probably cheated me, didn't you?
Man, this lady's just, like, not having it. Base Ring of the Viper, though, I don't really care that much about. Resist Poison is not that good, so I'll sell that and get some decent money.
Me, didn't you? If you're done shopping, you'd best...
Man, these people just do not like outsiders at all. Oh, I like that there's a tree growing in this burnt-down house.
Better be moving along, outsider.
What is up with this town? I will definitely figure out what's going on here later, then. So I don't feel the need to have to go through all of this again. But there's definitely something strange happening here in Hack Dirt. I just don't have the time nor the strength to investigate all of it right now. Oh, there's a Daedric shrine nearby. Oh, hey, Emerald Dreams. Welcome out to the stream. Yeah, I decided to play some Oblivion just because it's like I decided to look up and see because I didn't own Oblivion on Steam yet. I decided to look up how much it was. Oh, I am now officially over encumbered. I ran out of that feather potion. What am I carrying that's making me so encumbered? I guess all the weapons. I should have sold my weapons as well. Oh well. Well, I've got this area discovered now, so I can always just come back here later. Let's teleport to the market. I'm now over encumbered again, but rather than wasting my potions, which are really good, I can just cast Ease Burden. Did you get all the DLCs? Yes, I have all of the DLCs. And I have a couple of mods that just make the area look a little bit nicer and such.
Herbal slash. This better be good.
Okay, so rotate. Boop.
Thank you.
Boop.
Oh, please.
Boop.
You're full of it. Oh, I like that. A lot. Don't make me laugh. I like you too. Oh, I like that. A lot. You can't. How not? They say you're full of it. Oh, you're wasting your breath. That's great. How's it go again? How nice. You blah blah blah. What a bore. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Don't make me laugh. You're too kind. Is that's You're a
Yeah,
big
that was not
fat
a very good use of that.
Oh, I like that. A lot. You're full of it. Oh, that's blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
You had the merchant inn who has the highest sell amount, one of the highest in the game.
Thank you. You're waste. Oh, where'd you get that? You're a big fat. That's great. You're full of it.
Disposition
Now
next.
let's do business.
Goblin Rhino Axe. I want to sell. Here, yeah, my ranger weapon is falchion sells for more. The disposition is a 79. I should definitely be able to get away with like 55%, right?
That's more than
Yep.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I also can just sell all of my arrows because I don't use a bow. I'll save like 70 arrows or so. But I just don't use my bow, so I've got no reason to do that. Has 80 G limit per transaction. Uh-huh.
You've made a good bit of gold.
So there's a guy somewhere else nearby that has a
excellent
much
bargain.
higher transaction sell rate.
Tell you. Goodbye.
The guy at the Merchant's Inn has a 2K cap. Oh, damn.
Oh, hello.
Once I start getting into things that sell for that much, I will definitely get in there. Same district. Merchant's Inn.
What can I do? A little food and drink will do you
This
some
guy only
good.
has a 50 cap.
You see.
Is it somebody else in here?
Well, may I interest you
this
in
guy.
some of my
Yes.
fine wares?
Do I have anything else that I even want to sell right now? I don't think I do, but this guy will definitely be where I come back to sell later.
Goodbye.
What does my gold look like right now? 648. Let's go on. First off, where is all of my weight coming from? Is it... I mean, I understand I'm wearing heavy armor, which is one thing, which I should maybe try to, like, start working towards not wearing heavy armor, but still. Aside from that, I feel like I'm carrying a lot of extra weight somewhere. And it's usually in, like, potions. Like, I usually am carrying just a lot of potions. I think it might be getting time to maybe try to invest in some mage armor. I need to, well...
I understand money
I hear
is
they're
tight,
always
but
looking
buying
for
discounts seems like a bad idea.
I might just swap out of heavy armor into light armor, just so that for the time being, switch into light armor instead of heavy armor, and then
The best.
decide from there.
What can I interest you in?
No backseat gaming, unless you ask for something. If you've got some nice tips, I'll always accept them. Like, I'm still relatively... I'm kind of, like, going through the paces of remembering how to play Oblivion.
All right.
Like, I used to know a lot
Can't
more
argue
about
with
this
that.
game.
You're... Oh, I doubt you really mean... That's enough. Oh, I doubt you really mean that. Oh, that's great. Blah, blah. Don't... I can't argue with that. Which... I can't argue with that. That's a bit... All right, I get it. What can I interest you in?
Haggle. Or around, Can I haggle for 60%?
I can't do that.
Yeah, okay. So I can't haggle for that much. But... right in here.
Drive a hard...
I just need one of each of these pieces. Thank you very much.
Fine bargain for you. Fine bargain for you.
And then sell my iron helmet, my iron shield, steel cuirass, steel gauntlets. I need to hang on to my steel greaves because I don't have anything to replace them with yet.
Thank you for your...
Oh, but I can replace my boots.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest? A pleasure. Good.
Got DLC. There he is, Adam Sandler, the buffest man in the world. And then boots. Okay. It's not perfect, but we're getting there. If you have the DLC for a free house, then you can drop off your alchemy items over there. You know, you make a compelling argument. Because I've got the Frostcrag. I haven't actually checked out the other keep yet. I also need to sleep so that I can level up soon. That chin. Yeah, the creation process for our illustrious leader here was very interesting. He was not originally designed to be Adam Sandler, but at a certain point, he just became Adam Sandler. I had no control over that. It happened. Yeah, I've got Battlehorn Castle over here, but it probably doesn't have anything in it right now. I need to buy at least like one thing of storage to store things in places. It is very dark out here. I'm gonna wait until like morning. It's very, very dark in here. Hello. Oh. Strange. Just a dude out in the middle of nowhere. Cool. Enhanced visibility tome? What? Do you want to add enhanced visibility to your spell list? I'm sorry, I don't remember adding this mod. Light 10 feet in 30 feet for 30 seconds on target. So okay, so it's a targeted light spell, so I can make my target brighter. This is a very nice river. I like this. Oblivion just like the setting of Oblivion is so much nicer looking than the setting for Skyrim. Like Skyrim has its nice moments, but it is a bleak and gross setting. Like it's not great. Am I still headed? I don't even know if I'm headed the right direction right now. Hold on. Okay, I need to head straight west. Is this my keep? You can put a custom marker on the map. Yeah, I forget how to do that because once again I have not played like base Skyrim in a long time. What kind of weapon are you using, dude? My guy. Oh, you're attacking me too?
What's the matter?
Why were you fighting with your fists at the end there, dude?
This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Here, take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the castle, I bid you welcome.
Cool. Well, I am going to take this lady's steel armor, because that'll sell for a lot. Same with this guy's steel armor. And his shield of Truehorn. And his silver war axe. Do I have the ability to move even if I use a potion right now? No, I do not. Can I use a potion and my ease burden spell? Yes, I can. Well, that was my last feather potion, so let's get everything put away in the house then.
Please, by all means.
Is there any storage in the castle right now? Or is it just... Yeah, it looks pretty barren, all things considered right now. Fair. Okay. It should not be this dark, even in my own castle. What's going on here? Oh, right, because I alt-tabbed out the brightness set back to normal, which is why I just couldn't see anything. Yeah, I don't know that they're going to give me any access to storage. Or at least any meaningful storage. Till later. But there are beds in here. They're like a little training area. Let's try to find, like, this is very clearly, like, supposed to be, like, servants' quarters or something similar. Let's try to find where I'm supposed to be, and maybe there'll be... Yeah, I know I can store in there. Incoming raid. Oh, shit. Hey, everybody. Welcome out to the stream. Incoming raid. Protect yourselves, raiders incoming. Oh, thank you very much for the raid, Kate. Thank you very much. Raiders of the Lost Snark. I don't know where I'm even going right now. Hey, how's your day going so far? It's going pretty good. Kate, welcome out to the stream. Just enjoying some Oblivion. I haven't played this game, aside from, like, the episode that I streamed the other day. I have not played this game in probably 10 years. So, I'm just getting back to using it again. Battlehorn Man-at-Arms. But yeah, thank you very much. Let's see here. Let me get my notifications pulled up. I haven't had them pulled up in a short second. So let's see here. Let me pull that out here. So yeah, thank you very much for the raid. That is very nice of you. Playing Oblivion for the first time, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Oblivion is such a good game. There's so much going on. There's just so much, like, interesting things that you can do in Oblivion that I just, like, every time that I play it, it's just all over the place. Is that just a regular, is that just a, oh. Jalti. I'm gonna come back here in a little bit. I'm gonna drop off, I'm gonna try and sell some stuff really quick. Even if that means dropping it and picking it up as I go. I need to head back to somewhere where I can sell, so that's going to be in Coral. Because I'm wasting time at this point, carrying more than my total carrying capacity. Yeah, even with that, I won't be able to carry everything because... Yeah. So let's drop some stuff really quick. That gets us under our limit.
Have mercy.
I've been playing Skyrim for years, so I decided I should give Oblivion a try and just get more of the story. There are parts of... So, Skyrim definitely has, like, a better feel to it in a lot of ways, not gonna lie. But some of the things that you should really invest in when you get into Oblivion is understanding how some of the new attributes work, because Skyrim does not have attribute points. These things right here just don't exist in Skyrim, not in the way that they do here. And the craziest ones that you're going to come across are going to be things like increasing your willpower, agility, and speed matter a lot. Like, I mean, all of them matter. Don't get me wrong, all of them matter. But speed is a stat that I think a lot of people just kind of like gloss over and don't realize that you can make your character superhuman in this game in a way that you just can't do in Skyrim. Attribute system is strange for me, so I'm working on understanding it. So I can give you a quick little rundown. So each skill, right? You've got major skills, you've got minor skills, and then you've got you've got your major skills and your minor skills, right? Major skills allow you to increase your stats towards a level up. Minor skills will give you points in an attribute. All your skills will. So, like, you can see governing attribute for athletics is speed. So every time that I level up in athletics, because it's one of my major skills, it adds progression to my level up. But also, whenever I progress athletics, it also puts a bonus point to speed whenever we get to that attribute. So, whenever I level up, in fact, I can actually level up now. I'm going to go to the Mages College and I'll show you what I mean. Because the different points that you gain whenever you level up determine like how many points in that category you'll get when you choose to level up.
And people have said that a strange...
So like if I go into the Mages College now, because of the level ups that I have gotten, several of them in like acrobatics and athletics and all that stuff, right? I can take those levels and they increase my attributes by bonuses per level. Because you have a certain number of levels that you can do in this game, period, trying to stack minor skills, stacking minor skills in this game to gain increases to your attributes is an easy way to get them up. So, like, I actually gained, because I did a lot of talking this level, I gained +5, which is the maximum you can have as a plus to a skill in my personality. So I want to take that, because that's the +5 is I'll never get that back. I want to take the +3 in intelligence, because that'll increase my magicka, and it's better than my +2 to willpower, which, while I like willpower for magicka regeneration, having more magicka means being able to cast higher level spells regardless. And then lastly, I can take agility, which would be nice because it's kind of low right now. It affects your ability to maneuver and balance, your total fatigue, and damage done by bows. I'm not using bows that much, so agility is not super useful to me. Speed, however, is very nice just because it determines how fast you move, period. So I'm going to take my speed because I want to get speed up as fast as possible. Agility, actually, I'm going to take a point in agility for one specific reason. Increasing agility and increasing acrobatics both increase the total height that you can jump in this game. And there, you could do some wacky stuff with levels in this game and how your character, like, moves. Because there's ways of fortifying those abilities as well. And so fortification of abilities can lead to your character being able to do impossibly amazing things. For really no reason other than that's just how the game was designed. Like, there's a video out there of somebody who figured out how to just cheese Oblivion to the point where they quite literally jumped over the white gold tower, which is... Where's the door? How do I get out of here? It's not that door. There we go. It's possible to jump over the tower in the square of, like, the Empire, the Imperial City. You can have a high enough acrobatics and athletics, or not athletics, but a high enough... my encumberment became a thing. you can increase your skills in those departments enough to jump high enough or fly far enough that you can actually run across the entire world in seconds. You can jump over the highest structure in the game. There's just a lot of very silly things you can do if you take the time to increase your skills appropriately. That's what I love about Oblivion more than I liked about Skyrim, because Skyrim has a nicer look to it,
Smith.
but it's a lot more like grounded in reality in a way.
Yes?
Also, I'm sure you probably noticed this mechanic right here, the bribe system.
Whatever you want. I doubt you really mean that. Sure.
Is
that's cute.
basically each of these things has a different like look to them. So she really likes this, kind of likes that, really hates that, and kind of dislikes that. Bribe system is easy to understand.
Sure. I accept. I have. Was that supposed to be a? You're pathetic.
But I like this a lot better than what you can do in Skyrim, which is nothing. You can't do like anything in Skyrim.
I doubt you really mean that. Yes, whatever you. Yeah. You're. Was that supposed to be a compliment? I accept. I have no choice. You're a. Yeah. Was that supposed to be a I accept. I have no choice. Not bad. Don't be. I see. What can I interest you in?
And now I can sell. Always remember to haggle. She's got expert mercantile, so even with the disposition of 83, I should probably be going for like a 50%.
You've got to be.
Yeah, I figured that was probably going to be the case.
That's more than I usually pay.
Anywho, I hate to raid and run, but it's almost 1 a.m. here. No, it's all good, Caitlin. Thank you very much for the raid. It was very nice of you, and if you guys are enjoying the content, feel free to stick around. I do stream relatively often.
You've made a fine transaction. Thank you.
Usually around this time, so that's that. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Trying to check my feed here. I've got a lot of new follows, it seems. Yeah, I got a couple of new follows, so thank you very much for those of you who followed my channel. That was very nice of you. I actually only just recently hit the disposition game helped make sense about why you can't barter for more. Yes. It's yeah. That and having your mercantile skill is a good like sort of balance between that. But yeah, I actually only just recently got. I do like this because if I remember correctly, that's the cover to the actual game Arena, which was the first Elder Scrolls game. I could be wrong about that. I think that might just be like false trivia, but I want to say that that's correct. But yeah, I only actually just recently got affiliate, so I don't know what happened. Like I was getting no views for the longest time, and then suddenly within like a 3-day period of time, I got rated like 4 times. And got an average viewership high enough to actually become an affiliate. So I am very gracious to people who go about the process of raiding, because it really helps people out like me who... Variety. I do a lot of variety streaming, so my content is not like seen by a very, very large group of people. Like it's seen by a decent enough group of people, but it's hard to keep audiences sometimes. So if you guys are enjoying the content... I'm glad, because I'm not very good at speaking, as you can probably tell. Especially not while I'm trying to play around.
Well met. I offer the finest goods and lowest
Yeah,
prices in all
my only emote right now, because you get one whenever you start, is a critical fail. It's the little one on a D20. I play a lot of D&D, and so I kind of have that as just a fun, hey, yeah. There we go. I actually have a decent amount of money now.
Be seen.
Actually, what do you train?
Good day. There's much I can show you.
Oh, you train armor. I'm going to be here for a minute.
You've got a lot. I'm willing to teach. Pay attention.
Trainers are always welcome in my house. That puts my skill level at what now for armor? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. 13. Actually, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Hold on. There we go. I don't know what happened there, but my my invisible mouse must have rolled over to the chat because it like scrolled up on me. But I have I've successfully done that, so now I can actually head back to Battlehorn Castle. Or actually, he handed me a book about the castle, right? So I should be able to read about it. Guide to personalizing. Customize your better cities. Oh, what is this? Open your console with the key. Begin to type start quest followed by a space, and then use the command you want to use. Press enter to close. Okay, so you don't need to use the capital letters at all. Okay. If you want to use open better cities, so you can walk through city gates without waiting for load screens, Anvil, OBC, Anvil toggle quest. Okay. Use it again to revert to the regular city and back and forth. Best to run these commands when in the Imperial City. Market District and Temple Districts are linked to the waterfront tunnel entrance. Okay. These are just, that's part of a mod that I have. Lord Kelvin's Will. Son of Jaren and sworn knight of the True Horn. Upon my death, do hereby bequeath Battlehorn Castle and all her lands, dependents, and cattle to the bearer of this document. Such an unusual document requires some explanation. I resort to... Okay, that's not what I need either. Where's the... Maybe I need to go back there and figure out where I need to go to get stuff. Because usually you go and you talk to somebody and they give you... they tell you where you can buy upgrades for your houses. So my boy must be around here somewhere, right? Or actually, was it marked as a quest in my thing? The marauders who were attacking Battlehorn Castle have been defeated, and the grateful survivors have granted me the deed to the castle. I've learned that I can purchase everything I need to restore Battlehorn Castle to its former glory from Nilphus Omelia at the Merchant's Inn in the Market District of Imperial City. Okay. So, to the Market District of the Imperial City. There it is, Mark. Oh, can't fast travel from inside the castle. I need to get at least, like, official storage, because I'm not going to remember where to store things if I don't. Yeah, I suggest you go check out Frostcrack Spire before you invest in this place. I have actually checked out Frostcrack Spire. I like Frostcrack Spire. I might try to invest in Frostcrag first instead. I just need to see if I've got the money to invest in Frostcrag right now, because I want to get the... So you see which place you prefer. I think I prefer Frostcrag more. I like the process of that place. It seems cooler. I'm more of a magic guy myself, so I may... Whoa, no. That is not what I want to do right now. I want to wait for them to open back up in the morning. Yeah, Frostcrag was one of the first places I picked up just because I had this on PlayStation 3, so I did not have the extra DLC for, like, Frostcrag and those kinds of places. Whereas I now have access to those DLC because I'm playing the Steam version. So, like, the first thing that I did was I ran to Frostcrag because I was like, what even is this place?
What do you want? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay. Yeah, the bedroom area is very expensive, and I only have $617? Thought I had more than that. So I need to do some serious, like, money grinding if I want to do that. Which shouldn't be too terribly difficult for me to do. I just need to get about selling and figuring out things. Let's go here. And I just want to explore and maybe find some Welkid ruins or some Aliad ruins, because I can get the Welkid stones and the Aliad stones and all that stuff from those areas and sell them to that one guy who buys things for a lot of money. Actually, hold on. didn't I find a... Yeah, I found a Serpent Hollow cave. But I didn't explore that yet because I was kind of like full on inventory. So we can actually check out this place now. I hate not finding anything of use. It just feels like a waste. Especially on things that I want, like those and the wisp stalks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what's happening here. Imps. Actually... Oh, my skill level is too low to use Soul Trap. Damn. Well, if that's the case, then I need to... Is Soul Trap Conjuration? Or is it Mysticism? I don't have enough Magicka to cast Soul Trap. Just straight up, I don't have enough Magicka. No, no, that should be the case. Because I can have enough Magicka. Imp Gall. Just go ahead and heal up again. Oh, there's a rat. Dead. I need to get some decent level touch spells, so that I can actually deal good damage without using up all of my magicka. That would be useful. So many mushrooms. I need to grab them all, because those are the healing mushrooms. Let's see here. Can I figure out where I'm going? Probably not. Sorry, I'm not being very entertaining right now. I'm just kind of like doing my thing. So, my girlfriend recently showed me the musical The Heathers, which was an interesting experience, to be sure. That show, that play, starts out, I mean, like what you would expect, about what you would expect. And it just gets weirder every second. And there's plenty of stuff to practice my spells on in here, which is cool. I should probably be practicing my summoning skills as well, because I like conjuration in this game. Yeah, that makes that fight a lot easier. And I can level up again. Heck yes. Heck yes, indeed. Fight him, my skeleton. Fight him, my clanky boy. Good job. Why did that rat have a spoon? Did we just kill Remy? No. I think we just killed Remy. Rip Ratatouille. You were of no help to me there, Skellebones. Of no help to me at all. Having a second person for an enemy to focus on definitely makes that easier to get through. Love the squeaks. How can you love those squeaks? They're annoying as hell. I mean, more power to you if you like them, but, hoo boy. Hoo boy. Indeed. I should probably try to summon a zombie at some point. Like, I should probably get the summon zombie spell at some point. Like, I've probably got enough of these mushrooms at this point that I don't need to click on every single one of them, but I'm going to click on every single one of them every time that I see them. Yeah, I'm still in the early phase of this game, which is just, I'm just glad my dog isn't in the room to hear those squeaks. Oh, yeah, with my headphones, actually, you know what, my ferrets really don't care that much about, sounds like that. Adam Sandler, the great truffle hunt. Oh, yeah, I don't think anybody, so all of y'all that are here, don't even know who you're watching. You are not watching some, faceless, nameless, hero. I am not the traveler. I am not some, like, adventurer. I am TV and movies Adam Sandler. Look at that chin. The poise, the presence, the absent stare, and, like, strange, just sort of, like, here but not here face. It is my quest that everybody go and watch Grown Ups 2. I do not require that you watch the first one. You must watch Grown Ups 2. Speaking of, if you love the idea of terrible movies and really bad ideas, might I point you guys towards an amazing podcast called The Worst Idea Ever. Two New Zealanders, Tim and Guy, decided one day that they were going to... I'm just walking in circles. Decided that one day they were going to, watch all of... they were going to watch Grown Ups 2 every week for a year. And so they did that. Every week for a year, they watched the movie Grown Ups 2. You're getting in the way, skeleton. At least, like body block for the mud crab for me, then. And hoo boy, that entire movie, or that podcast is just something special. Did I just circle back around to the beginning again? No, this is a new area. Every week, they watch Grown Ups 2. Neither of them have seen Grown Ups 1. They watch Grown Ups 2 every week for a year. They did that, and then they followed that up with, they watched Sex and the City 2 every week for a year. And they've also got a podcast called Till Death Do Us Blart, which I've already mentioned earlier in today's episode, but I'm going to do it again. So sorry, VOD watchers who are trying to, like, binge through this. I'm mentioning this again. there's a podcast called I'm So Lost. I'm so irrecoverably lost. I have no clue where I'm at. Can I maybe check the local map and try to figure out? Okay, I just keep making like one wrong turn. Called Tell Death to Us Blart, where they, Tim and Guy, team up with the McElroy brothers, Justin, Griffin, and Travis, of McElroy fame. They team up with them and they watch. So do they talk about the movie only? Kind of. So it starts off like very similarly, like they all kind of start very similar, which is they start and they talk about the movie. But every viewing they mention something else about the movie, but it like after a while it gets kind of delusional and they're trying to figure out like what does the movie mean? What could actually be going on here? And specifically with Grown Ups 2, they try to figure out what happened in Grown Ups 1 that could have led to these references being made in this movie. Why are these characters the way they are in Grown Ups 2? Did something happen in Grown Ups 1 that we don't know about? And similarly, Till Death Do Us Blart is basically the exact same thing. The only difference is that rather than doing it every single day for a year, like they do on the worst podcast ever, Till Death Do Us Blart is every single year for the rest of known time is their goal. And specifically what they mean by that is if at any point in time any of the cast members of Till Death Do Us Blart die for any reason, they are set up to be replaced by somebody else. Can I grab that? No. That was terrifying. I have no clue why it did that. I guess when you step on that middle platform, it creates the walls, but actually, do those walls go all the way to the ceiling? Yes, they do. Okay, I don't know why it did it a second time. You can knock those stones down. Oh yeah, I have spells that can hit stones. Whee! I was trying to figure out how to get to those stones, so thank you. Yeah, that helps. I'm gonna use just my regular flare skill instead, because that only requires 10 magicka and does the exact same thing. Boop. And where's the other one? There it is. The Welkid stones I will not sell. Those are mine. I need them for spells. Where's there an enemy? I hear enemy music. Oh yeah, but with Till Death Do Us Blart, one of the overarching concepts is that at any point in time, if one of the people doing the podcast dies, they have somebody that is lined up to replace them. And that person then has to come up with somebody who has to replace them. And basically the concept is that you just, there's always somebody watching Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 from now until the end of the heat death of the universe. Which I think is just a very magical concept. How bad is my sword right now? Like, what is it looking like repair-wise? Ooh, 24. That is not good. I'm not very good with war axes, but this one also has Soul Trap on it, which is pretty nice. Hey, I got the soul. What kind of soul did those guys have? This matters to me. They have lesser souls. Okay. Very nice. And just like him, it's quite suggestive. Did I use up all of the charges on this weapon? Uses 2. Okay, so I can hit... I can... actually, do I have any healing potions? Let's do. Yes! Capture all of the souls. So now I can do some enchanting. And with... Did I hear a spell being cast? Thought I heard a spell being cast. An interesting looking room to be sure. Still a weapon, so didn't know Adam Sandler was in this edition. Hold on, why can't I see all of the new messages? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm working on something. There we go. Oofer gang. Yeah. Didn't know Adam Sandler is in Oblivion. Yeah, look. There he is. There's Adam Sandler. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm still very, very early on in this game, so like I don't have a whole lot of money. And I don't have a whole lot of like I don't have a whole lot of money. And I don't have a whole lot of like good spells. So you could imagine that I'm having a bit of a time. But I'm making the best of it. I'm doing well though. I'm having fun. It's been a long time since I played Oblivion, so I'm getting back to playing Oblivion, which is kind of a sort of transitionary phase. I do still plan on those that are who have been looking at the schedule. I do still plan on playing Fallout 4 VR. I'm just kind of like flip-flopping between this and Fallout 4 VR because I can't do VR every single day. That would get exhausting. But I can enjoy both of these games equally in their own ways. I think that's all I can do in here today, so that's going to be it for this ruin. Oh, that is poison. Okay. I didn't touch him before, so I did not realize. I think I cleared everything else out of this dungeon. It's just a big old loop, right? Yeah. Because I looped there, I looped there. I just need to go back to the beginning now. Because I think this way, yeah. Yeah, this is how it got in. But hey, I got some Lesser Souls and some Welkid Stones, which is a good benefit for me being a primarily mage class. Not very good on the whole money department, but, you know, we'll get there. Can I use a petty soulstone on... Yeah, so that got me half of the uses back, which is good. I need to get my hands on some repair hammers. I also need to level up, so let's just head back to town. Let's just head back to town for now. And we'll figure it out. Oof. I needed that stretch. For a second, I thought I heard people fighting. I was like, "What's going on? What's happening? Why is there fighting in the city?" In the city.
Oh, hello.
You don't have to sound so excited to see me. Seriously, like bring it down a notch. It's okay. I'll find another bed. There we are. I'll get my 8 hours of sleep in, like any good human being. Okay, so +4 to endurance, definitely taking that. I'll take the plus to personality. And I need to keep increasing my intelligence. So that's alchemy, conjuration, and mysticism. So I need to be... I'm sorry, did you sleep in the same bed as me? That's a bit weird. Can I make any new potions right now? Bored. Grapes. Hey, there we go. Trained fingers attest to your diligence in mixing potions and learning their secrets. You're now a journeyman of alchemy. All potion ingredients have 4 potential effects. You can now automatically identify the first 3. Adam definitely needs his beauty rest. Ooh, water walking. Cool. Do I have anything that can restore health now? No, I don't. In which case I don't want to use that. St. John's wort. Ooh, resist shock. And then of course damage fatigue. The classic. Hey, there we go. Sacred Lotus and Flax makes feather. And just like that, weight will never be a problem again. Ooh, cure paralysis. That's useful. Vampire dust is really not worth using, though, is the thing. Okay, well then that means we're good on potions now. And I have a whole bunch of feather potions now. And where am I at on my... Oh, I can level up again. But leveling up now would not be a good idea because I wouldn't be able to get any training and I wouldn't be able to get any, I wouldn't be able to do any of the training and I wouldn't be able to get nearly the amount of skills that I need out of it. What is governed by speed? Is it just athletics? Athletics, light armor, and acrobatics. Okay, so acrobatics and athletics both help with speed. So it actually makes more sense for me to be using light armor anyway, because I've been focusing on speed to begin with. What am I carrying that I want to sell, actually? Do I have anything? I've got some armor, but not a whole lot. And I don't want to sell that axe because it has Soul Trap on it. So it's mostly just potions that I want to sell right now, in which case I should probably be headed toward like a general merchant, not the sword lady. The Oak and Crossier, which is, I think, an inn? Person sells books. That's definitely an inn. That's an ale house. There's the church. Where is there a... Oh wait, you know what? I bet there's an alchemy salesman inside the Mages Guild. That's usually how this works, right? Public baths, women only. Public baths, men only. What is up with the public baths? Why do these exist? Oh, there's a lot of dudes in here. There's a bar of soap. No, seriously, why do public bathhouses exist now? That's a bit strange. I guess it's an immersion thing. Like, yes, there would be public bathhouses, but still. I'm glad they kept this statue. This is a cool statue. Because they replaced some of the statues in the square of the Imperial City.
How do you do?
A pleasure to...
You train alteration. There's an alchemy shop in most of, if not all, the cities. You should be able to find it in the city map. Oh, yeah. Like the local map. That would do it.
Excuse me. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something.
Yeah, his disposition to me is 75, so that's good. Ooh, and he's an apprentice, which means I might be able to overcharge him.
You've made a good price.
Cure paralysis is useful, but I don't care about all these damage fatigue potions.
You drive a hard bargain.
I do want to hang on to some damage health potions. I'll hang on to the 11. Potion of cure disease. I care about that. I don't care about cure poison.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Potion of grace. Potion of healing. Potion of health. Potion of insulation. Resist fire. I've got a lot of resist fire at this point. I'm good. I don't think I'm ever going to remember to use these potions. And I definitely don't need restore fatigue potions. There's a fortify spell, which is nice, but nah.
A good price for a good customer.
And then, yeah, it's actually, I think, better for me to just go ahead and sell my vampire dust.
A fine transaction. Tell your friend.
Well, now I've got a decent little, like, clip of money. You do mysticism, which is, yeah, soul binding. I actually need training in this.
I'm willing to... Good that you want to... I'm willing to teach. Let's see if we...
There we go. I am now, better at mysticism spells. And with that, now we can go sleep. And level up and actually, like, make that worthwhile. Intelligence is a good one. Strength is okay. And I'll take the speed. Now, how close am I to leveling up again? After all of that. Okay. That's a full reset on our level. So now we're back to just, like, grinding it out. But we did gain some decent upgrades. So now we've got 166 magicka, which is very nice. Maybe we won't have to, like, constantly respam that all the time anymore. I need more health, which is upped with endurance. Block armor or heavy armor. Armor or skill would be useful there. I know an easy way to make money in this game, but it's boring. But it's well
met, guildmate.
It's boring, but it doesn't take long to do. It's called it's called travel to let's see here, to Skingrad, because there's I was looking for more touch spells earlier. You are correct. I should look into doing that, just so that I'm not spamming all of my stuff. I'm going to try and gain a little bit more money before I do that. So, this is how I gain money in this game, which is you come out to the vineyards, and you just do this. Okay, I've already picked those, so now we go on to these guys. And you pick all of the grapes, and then you go to, there's another area where you can pick all, like, it's like a lot of tomato plants or something like that, if I remember correctly. There's like a farm that has a lot more plants in it. And the idea is that you just make a bunch of restore fatigue alchemy potions. They help increase your alchemy level, which increases your intelligence, which is nice. And they can, and you can make a decent profit off of them. And when you get really good at mercantile, you can actually, at a certain point, you can actually get high enough at mercantile that you can just go to an alchemy shop, buy up all of their ingredients, because if your alchemy is high enough, then you can craft potions without needing 2 ingredients. You just craft a potion with 1 ingredient, and it uses like the most common like effect. And so you can do that, create a potion of 1 ingredient, and sell that potion back to the person who you purchased it from, purchased the stuff from, and you can basically just do that over and over and over and over again, and make infinite money. I'm all about figuring out the strat to making infinite money in games like this, because money being a limiting factor is not fun. I mean, it can be fun, but it's also a lot more fun when you can actually purchase everything in the game and not have to worry about it. You'll learn very quickly that my version of fun involves just like running around and breaking games. It's like wheat. This person is growing wheat, and so we can just come in here and take all of these wheat stalks. And they're pumpkins. There are a couple of things that I remember from this game. I remember flax, I remember venison, I remember the sacred lotus seeds, but I mostly remember alchemy, and just how busted alchemy is. Hold on. Now I got 72 grapes, 15 wheat grain, and just... And now if we head to, I think it might be just outside of Brawville, there's like a tomato farm or something, but you basically just want to go from farm to farm, collecting all of the ingredients, all of like the farm ingredients of the area, and converting them into potions. That's like the main goal of all of this, is just create as many potions as fast as possible, and then sell them to the highest bidder. And that's how you make money in Oblivion. Because once you have a lot of money, and you're a really high level, you can suddenly just do whatever you want in this game, and it's great. I found the flooded mine. That's not useful to me right now. Xanathar. That's actually, seek greater fame to be judged worthy? Bullshit. Is this town... I guess this town may not have the... Maybe it's Leowin that has it? I can't remember. There's an area that has another farm outside of it. There's Skingrad, and then there's like multiple other farms in other areas. It's not really worth it to try and hunt that down. I see a small village marker up ahead. Small villages typically have stuff. I believe that's for Knights of the Nine. Yeah, I've done Knights of the Nine before. I just couldn't remember if that one was one of the original ones or not. Because there are, like, a bunch of those shrines around that you have to, like, collect. Where? Where is my assailant? Is it a mud crab? Oh, they're gone. Okay, this is not where I want to be either. It's definitely not. It might be Shaden Hall. I don't remember where what I'm looking for is. I just know that there is a farm. There's multiple places that have farms. And okay, that's not a Khajiit skooma trader. Just hanging by the neck. That's not needlessly intimidating. Wait, is this can I go into the sewers from here? No. It's just a grate that they added to add this water feature.
That Ruyan Garana is really full of herself. She'll talk your ear off if you let her.
That's like a
She's silver-tongued, but I don't want to listen.
who the hell? Oh boy. Silver two-handed mace. And some leather boots. Not what I was looking for either. I feel like what I'm looking for is just like west somewhere in a field. Like it's not next to a city, it's just like out in a field somewhere. Now I can't remember where. Exploring the countryside is Adam Sandler, the world's greatest hero. This game does not know how to handle you doing like a WASD movement. Ooh, a ruin. I also like that jumping has like no real animation to it. It's just like your character goes into... Your character's running, and then suddenly they just go. And they're in the air. Okay, there we go. Found the ruin. Gonna head out for a bit. About to take my lunch break, so I'm gotta dive. Gotta drive. Have a good rest of the stream, bud. Thank you very much, Shelton. I'm honestly probably going to be done here in just a little bit, so that's like whatever. But I will do my best to enjoy what I have left of the stream. I was really hoping I could find one of those other places, but I may just have to cut my losses for the time being. I'll figure it out in, like, off camera or something. I'll figure out where they go. But, speaking of, I probably do need to go ahead and step out soon. So, because I got other things that I got to prepare for. I've got a D&D campaign that I got to run in a little bit. I will continue to walk around and try to find things while I'm here. But I think this is going to be where we end the stream today, everybody. Thank you for coming out and doing the raid. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the content and are willing to maybe come back if you did. It would definitely mean a lot to me to know that I provided you guys with good quality content, which I probably didn't in all honesty. But yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow as well, from around 7:30 to 10. And might even be able to do 7:30 to 11 tomorrow. And I'll be streaming Fallout 4 VR tomorrow. So if you want to see some VR gameplay of a game that was not designed for it, but somehow still like works pretty well, surprisingly, then feel free to stick around. I will be back with Oblivion on Friday. And yeah. Let's actually, since we've got so many people here, I don't normally have like a big group of people to do anything with, so let's keep that raid vibe going, and let's see if we can't pass this. That looks bad. That looks unfinished. Let's see if we can't keep these good vibes going to somebody else in need. So let's, I'm gonna save really quick. And let's find somebody who needs a good raid. Let's see here. Who can we raid? Let's find somebody else who's also playing Oblivion, since I just did that, and you guys seem to be enjoying Oblivion. Let's find somebody else who's playing Oblivion right now. I find somebody who's in Vanilla Oblivion Archer Build Part 3. Come hang out. Can I just see... I guess, is this all of the live channels? Really? Not a whole lot of people playing Oblivion right now. Let's go visit this guy. Let's see here.
All light armor, so yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of basic bitch armor, but
Let's go here. How do I raid? I've actually never done this. How do I raid somebody? I want to sub. I want to... How do I... I've never actually done a raid. How do you raid on Twitch? First, let your viewers know you're going to start a raid, and then share a chat message that you want your viewers to paste in the channel when they arrive. To start a raid, type /raid followed by the name of the channel you want to raid. Okay. So let's see here. So this guy is Slushy51. So... /raid. The Slushy51. All right, and we are headed off to raid.
What?
What? Oh, Paladin Noel, thank you for the party of 19. Thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raid. Wow, thank you. How are you doing today, man? How's your stream?
Enough talk.
I guess he doesn't want me in here. What an asshole. Ugh, can I steal something from you? Holy fuck, you got hella arrows.
Pickpocket.
You steal stuff from me.
Greetings. What's going on with you? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
Yeah, how was your stream though, Paladin, man? I appreciate you coming by and raiding. Appreciate it. Can you guys hear me?
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye. There's like, what, 3 people?
What is it?
What, 3 people that live here?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent.
Oh yeah, well thank you, Paladin. I appreciate that, man. That's a huge host, man. Thank you so much for the raid and the host and everything, man. Thank you. I mean the shitload, dude. Definitely. I definitely will not go unnoticed, that's for sure. Thank you so much, man. Thanks, man. What's up, Emerald Dreams? What's going on, man? How's it going?
It's you.
Damn it, you caught me.
Oh, what's going
Pickpocketing though.
to see you. How goes it? Okay. You? I've been better. It's our natural barriers that keep us safe, mostly. Mountain borders, north and east. Open.
I want to be able to pickpocket these guys before I discover all this stuff.
Go on. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
What's up, Zombie Assassin? How you guys doing today? We're just doing a little bit of a vanilla Oblivion playthrough. You know, it's an Archer build, so we're just messing around. You know what I mean? Doing a lot of pretty much everything we run into, we complete and all that good stuff. So yeah, we've done like 5 quests, and I played for about 15 hours, I'd say. So that's pretty normal when it comes to games like this, honestly. Can I pickpocket you then? No, I'm still being seen. Like now I'm not. Jinxing?